Think we're live, guys?
Oh, snap!
We are live.
What's
Hello,
up?
everyone. Welcome to Which Game First, live Thursday night board game. You are invited. You get to watch us learn a new game. Hello, Ed. Hello, Mike.
Hello. Who's watching our feed? I want to know who's on and watching.
Yeah,
us
who
tonight.
is on with us right
Who
now?
is
Let me
on
see.
with us?
I am
I'm
on.
gonna guess that Token Fan is on. I'm gonna guess that Jack Burton is on. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. What
All
about
right.
Okrugette? We got Okrugette.
Now,
Benny, two hammers, hello.
Benny!
hello.
Snap.
How are you? Morning.
Two hammers.
Very good to see you. We're taking a bit of a casual approach to things tonight because we have a game that we're going to play.
That's right.
That we don't anticipate is going to stretch into the wee hours of the next day's morning, which is good, which is unusual for us. The name of this game is called Abandon All Artichokes.
Abandon! Oh no!
Abandon them. See,
And Mike, do you remember what the subtitle of the game is?
I do not remember what the subtitle. What is it?
A heartless card game.
Oh, that's right. It's a heartless card game.
That's
The
so
artichoke
good.
hearts, man. Evan bought right into the puns, and now we're stuck.
Oh
with
gosh, a winner.
Yeah.
Dig it up.
Yeah.
There's the leak
Didn't
in
even-
the boat.
Didn't even unseal it.
Yep,
Dig it up.
yep.
So that's what we're playing tonight.
Yep.
And I
Now we
hope
have
you enjoy it.
a handful of artichokes over here.
Hey, Token Fan. How are you?
Token fan.
So here's how this is going to work, okay? Each player starts with a deck of 10 cards, okay? Every card of those 10 is an artichoke card. The object of the game, here's the winning conditions are this. Be the first player to draw 5 cards out of your deck into your hand in which none of those cards are artichoke cards. Okay? That's it. All right? But you start with 10 artichoke cards. So what's the deal? What's the game? Well, here's how it works.
You throw the
On your
fire
turn.
trial on artichokes.
hey, Okrugette. How are you? So, and when for each player, what's going to happen is they'll start with a 5 card hand. They're going to pick up one of the community cards, one of the vegetable cards. What's that deck called, Ed? It's called the vegetable patch.
Garden stack.
The garden stack. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And it could be, well, I think on your screen you can see carrot, potato, onion, leek, corn. There are other ones as well, and you'll draw. You put it in your hand. You pick it. You put it in your hand, and you do what the card says. Some cards will allow you to discard artichokes out of your hand, and then switching cards and peeking at cards and all sorts of different things. In which eventually, once you're done with your hand, you put it into your discard pile. And as you incorporate these other vegetable cards into your discard pile, they'll get recycled, and as you pull from them again, another set of 5 cards. Over the course of the game, get rid of your artichoke cards. Hopefully you can compost them. That's getting them out of the game. That's getting rid of them, getting them out of your hand, out of your deck entirely. It's called composting. Very smart. And that's how you'll whittle away down those artichoke cards and increase your chances for victory. I think that pretty much covers the basic rules of this game. It's just not that hard.
Is this Dominion-esque in which you play your whole hand out each turn?
You have the opportunity to play your own hand out, but not all of them will allow you to do that.
Exactly. Correct.
Right.
Yep. So you can play as many cards as you can play.
Right.
All right.
Correct.
Cool. Got it. Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty easy, and the cards tell you what they do, and most of them get rid of artichokes in some way or another. So,
what's up, Jack Burton?
Jack Burton.
Oh, this is a good crowd tonight. Hey guys.
Oh yeah.
Celeste is not here. She sends her regards. Okay. There was a emergency with a flute and a dragon, and that's all I know. I got a text, and it didn't make much more sense than that.
It seemed like she was on a running and voice texting at the same time, so it didn't quite come out as clear as we'd like. But we know a flute and a dragon were involved, and that's
right. I mean, they might have been typos and spell check, spell corrects. That does happen sometimes. Like for me, every other word that I try to text,
like the flu has a draft or something. I don't know. Could be that.
Exactly. But she sends her love, sends her regards, and wishes she was here playing this fun game with us. I think it'll be fun. All right.
So I'm fasting today, everybody. I decided I was not going to eat today for health reasons, and
so
now
here's
we decided to play
yeah.
a food game just to taunt me the whole time.
Oh boy.
So, nice job.
Well, we could have played steak and potatoes, but
Steak
that's
and
a different
taters was
game.
that was a
I'm
really
gonna
worse
start
choice.
off because I like veggie, but I think I like the corn. I'm gonna pick up the corn.
Corn. What does that do? Play this card with an artichoke. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
And then you
then
can play a card. So when you buy the cards, you put them in your discard pile.
Yep. And then I'm gonna play the card.
How did you start with corn?
And then
he drew it from the
oh, that's what I said. Do you throw it in your discard pile? No, you don't.
It depends on the card you draw.
Yep.
You do what the card says. It goes to your hand, and then you can act
with
on
an
it.
artichoke. Then put a card from the garden row on top of your deck. Oh no, but anybody who draws a card can play it though.
Right. What was that second card you took, Ed?
I took the potato.
Eggplant.
Or as Celeste would say, sexy potatoes. Did that ever make it to a show? Is that a behind the scenes joke among us?
It is sexy potato.
Okay, yes, my texts are awesome.
All right, Evan. You got eggplants, leeks, onions, and carrots. What do you got?
I have choices here, my friends.
You have some options.
Oh, you see how there are 2 leeks out there?
Yeah,
I'll go into a special rule. If at any point of the game 4 of the same card wind up being in that community card of vegetables, they get thrown out and 5 new cards go in. Wow. So if 4 leaks happen to come out, which may actually happen. All right, let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to choose the carrot.
Darn it, that's what I wanted.
Yes. And I must play a card. Now I will play the carrot, which is going to allow me to discard 2 artichokes from my hand.
I didn't pick that one.
And that's it.
Okay.
I went to the compost pile along with the carrot.
Gone. And the carrot's gone too. Right. So
all right. So that's not gonna. Eggplant's terrible right now. Reveal the top card of an opponent's deck. Put it into your hand. Nope. That's terrible too. All right. The only even reasonable choice I have is the onion.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
It's all right.
Now with the onion,
somebody. Yeah,
it's going to go to someone else's discard pile. Who's it going to be?
I'm going to give it to Evan for now.
Yes, that's very kind of you. I'll remember that.
All right, good.
Come the next harvest.
Oh, look, my whole next hand is all artichokes.
Well, it must be. Remember, you start with 10 cards, and they're all artichokes. So your first 5 cards are going to all be artichokes, and your second hand of 5 cards is going to be artichokes.
All right, so I must harvest the card. I'm going to grab the corn.
Too, Evan.
Oh, what'd you take there, Ed?
The corn.
Corn. He took
corn. You took corn before.
I did.
Corn's pretty good.
And now I'm gonna play my sexy potato.
Woohoo!
And then I'm gonna play my corn.
Yep. See, look at that.
And then I'll put the. Let's see.
Put a card from the garden row on top
of
your deck. Yeah. What are you taking, Ed? What are you adding to your
I'm gonna take the eggplant.
Ooh, you took in the eggplant. You gave it a home.
Mm-hmm. All right, Evan.
Okay, we've got stuff here. Ooh, this is our first version of the beat. We've got the beat, folks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you and an opponent, if I choose that beat, here's what happens. It says you and an opponent each reveal a random card. Compost both if artichokes, otherwise swap them.
Oh. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it is. And actually, in the beginning of the game, it's probably a better card to take.
I mean, it'll help you get rid of your artichokes early, yeah.
So I think I am going to take the beat card.
I'm loving the shot, guys.
And now I must play a card. So I'm going to play the beat.
Uh-huh.
I must choose either Ed or Mike for the reveal. Now Mike hasn't gone yet, right? Ed went first.
Right, so you know my hand.
Right. I would be a fool to not choose Mike.
Hmm.
Am I a fool?
Am I a fool?
Or am I smart as a fox? No.
Well, the other thing is if he reveals a garden card, you'll get his garden card and give him your artichoke. So
right.
That's also not a terrible
Now it says I must play a card or end my turn. Doesn't mean I can choose another card, right?
If you have one?
No, I can't. And I have only artichokes in my hand, so my turn is over.
A beat.
Oh, there's that beat again. The beat goes on.
The beat does go on. I'll play the beat. All right, and I'll choose Ed because I know what his hand looks like pretty much.
So I have a feeling I'm going to have to come up with more of a story to the flute and the dragon.
The flute and the dragon. The story of the flute and the dragon. I mean, there's some obvious stories out there, but I don't want you to go with the obvious ones.
All right, let's go with Pepper. Let's take Pepper.
Pepper.
Lots of groans to be had, said Okerget.
I'm gonna play the potato.
Play on
Sexy
words, Okerget.
potato.
Ed with his potatoes.
I'm gonna go.
Now let's see if we can get a sense of maybe where we are with the score here. Here's what I'm showing. What do I? Number of cards in my deck right now is 4. Number of cards in my hand is 5. Number of cards in Ed's hand is showing as 2. Don't know why. Oh, because he hasn't. Because his turn just ended. Number of cards in my discard pile 0. Oh, because I shuffled and read it.
Yep.
I see. So I can't really gauge. Those indicators do not give me enough information to kind of figure out who's closest.
I mean, it's an easy choice.
To victory.
Pass 2 artichokes to your left. That's all you need to know.
Oh, I have to choose.
Yes. It's an easy choice. There you go.
Sorry about that. I'm just trying to, get a kind of a sense of what I'm seeing, what information I can use to judge victory. Now, here's the thing. I've already lost track of what people have in their hands and in their decks. So yeah, that's if you've got a real good memory, you'll have an advantage in this game. All right, enough idle chit chat. Let me play. We're avoiding the leaks, boys. Why do you think that is? Because if you play a leak, you would reveal the top card on an opponent's deck, and then you get to put it into your hand or on top of their discard pile.
Right. So right now, everybody has so many artichokes that you're probably just going to be
choosing an artichoke and throwing it back into their discard pile. But later in the game,
which helps them now because if you get rid of one of their artichokes, they're closer to getting other better cards.
Yeah, but it goes back into their discard pile. So right,
but it's in the discard pile, not in their hand anymore. So
right. So in a way, it does help. But at the same time, if you know someone's close to victory, you can go ahead and snatch some.
Later it'll be better. Right now,
later's better with the
chock full of artichoke hearts, then it's not going to help.
All right,
Pepper's better later too because you're going to get, cards you want to cycle back up to your hand. But right now we're shuffling so often we don't even have a discard pile half the time.
All right, I drew the corn. Play this card with an artichoke. Sure. Then put a card from the garden row on top. So I'm going to play that. There goes an artichoke.
So that card is terrible late game because you won't have that many artichokes to play.
Now I have to pick a card from the garden row. What do I want to get rid of that I don't want my opponents to have? There are so many decisions in this game, I didn't realize it.
Oh, get rid of any of them. I'd rather have something new come up.
Well, yes, something new is definitely going to come up. But what do I want to deny you? Do I want to deny you the onion? Do I want to deny you the pepper? I can't deny you the leak.
I can tell you this. I don't care about any of those 4 cards. So any one of them you take off that row is good for me.
Onion's gone. It's out. It's out of the game.
2 new cards will come in instead of 1. Thank you for the assist, Evan. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. There goes my onion.
And
I will put it onto Ed's. And then I play a card. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. Sure, why not?
All right.
Right there.
Okay.
End the turn.
All right. We got eggplants and we got leaks, and more leaks.
Okerget, if you leak the information, the boss will have you in the slammer. Get it? Leak the information. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Wow. I love it.
Right,
I'm usually the one responsible for coming up with the puns, and I'm like on the spot.
There's a lot of good ones out there today.
All right.
Oh, Okerget, where's the trivia? Yeah, so we talked about that a little bit. And when we have these kind of very short games like this one is assuming we're probably going to avoid trivia on those nights. Trivias will happen on the nights where, it plays out a little longer and we can kind of get into more of a flow. But tonight, I don't know, I would have gotten to 2 trivia questions because this game is, well, it says progression 44%, but the game could really end just about any time now.
All right. I am passing 2 cards to the left, and so should all of you.
Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I have to choose the cards that are going to pass to the left. All right, I passed the artichoke cards. Great. Am I
Play
allowed to
that.
say what I passed?
You and opponent each reveal a card. Ed, let's see what you got. Really?
Jack
Okay.
Burton, Flute and Dragon also sounds like the
play this
next
card with an
episode of
artichoke.
All Is Lost. You liked All Is Lost. That's what I heard. So Les gave me some feedback from listeners suggesting that is now their all-time favorite module besides Keep on the Borderlands and Against the Giants. So, do you guys remember those at all?
No.
I'm old. I'm too old.
I'm just kidding, Evan. Yes, I definitely remember them. Hello.
We have a guest with us.
Oh, snap. Is that Sen?
We may have a sudden guest with us, folks.
Sudden guest. There he is. Nice. Welcome.
No problem. Guys, we're going to pause this game for just 1 second. Don't forget you're watching us live on Which Game First, Thursday night.
There we go.
Hey. Well, all right. We're at 44 plus progression percentage through this first game.
Mike, why don't you introduce our guest to our audience, please?
This is my boy Sen Fung Lim.
Hello.
Hello. We had him on the Board Game Design Conference. He's also very prolifically featured on Facebook in the Board Game Design Lab. He's always there. And yeah, tell us what else you're all about there.
Right now I'm all about Avatar Legends. So
okay.
That is the RPG that I'm working on right now. And that is a big deal, apparently. I didn't even watch it, and it all of a sudden was past $2 million. So it's like, whoa,
That's
okay.
Amazing, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
If you still need play testers, you could bounce us around.
All right. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
It's still, there's a lot of writing to do. So there's a lot of stuff still to put together. The core concept is very solid, and we're just kind of massaging everything else around that now. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man. I'm looking forward to checking that out, actually. That's going to be good. And he's going to be a guest on our show when we record on Monday. You probably won't hear it for a couple weeks, but he's going to be on there. And we're still deciding on which 3 games to go with right now. So I sent you a text. Maybe, let me know.
I did.
Yeah.
See, but we know what one of the games is going to be.
Yes. We know what one of them is going to be.
Abandon All Artichokes, which we are
gotta let them go.
Yeah. Gotta just abandon them. Side of the road.
Yeah.
So you can kind of watch as we finish this, and we'll play round 2 with you if you're into it. So,
how are you playing?
We're playing on Board Game Arena.
Oh yes, Board Game Arena.
Okay. Board Game Arena. So we'll give you a link for the next round, and we'll set you up there. But yeah, just you can take a look at our Facebook feed and see, watch us play. That way you get kind of an idea of the rules, and then
deck building game. We're trying to get to the point where we dump our artichokes. Artichokes, you don't want them in your hand. You want to draw. Eventually, get to the point where you're drawing a hand from your deck, no artichokes in it, and that's the winner.
Yep.
Basic.
So the different other vegetables do different stuff as they're in your deck. Like some of them let you discard artichokes or trade cards with other people. So the goal is to get a hand when you draw your hand to have nothing but other vegetables other than artichokes in it, and that's how the game ends.
Right.
It's real simple.
I'm going to choose the carrot, which right now the carrot was going to allow me, and I will play it to get rid of 2 artichokes in my hand.
So lucky.
Boom, out, gone. A very simple play, effective, but that ends my turn.
All right. I think I'm going to draw a potato and use a potato. And yes, it was an artichoke on top of my deck, and the potato allows me to throw away the top card of my deck. So that was perfect. Now I'm going to play the corn. I'm going to play the corn with an artichoke.
Nice.
And you may play this card in artichoke, then put a card from the garden row on top of your deck. So I will put a eggplant on top of my deck. And now I have a pepper in my hand. I'm going to put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck, which will be the corn.
You're giving away all your secrets, Mike.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like the chef that gave away the recipe.
Oh, man.
That someone that, whoever, Chef Boyardee went ahead and
Chef Boyardee, made the only real chef.
That's right.
Chef Boyardee.
Dude, it's funny. That is the second time I've heard the name Chef Boyardee today.
No, come on.
Yeah. So I'm addicted.
Were you hanging with a bunch of 90-year-old people?
No. It was on a podcast. I love 99% Invisible because it's about design, and they were talking about Russian cookbooks and how Russia, because it's it was a communist state, USSR, they had come over to America and they had seen not manufacturing, but yeah, I mean food manufacturing, but hamburgers and all these frankfurters and things like that, and they brought them back and they industrialized it so that the state could produce it all. And the guy who did it, I can't remember his name. He was like a minister of culture or something, and he put his name on like the containers for everything, and so they called him the Chef Boyardee of Russia. That's where that came from. So.
See, forget it. I guess I can never work towards that nickname for myself now. Chef Boyardee of Russia.
Comrade Chef Boyardachok.
Chef Boyardovich.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. It's almost like Minchin or something like that. I'll have to look it up.
Man. I love it. All right, where are we at? Ed's doing his thing. Oh, what?
Well, hold on. Did we just trigger the end of the game?
Ed
and
somehow...
you see that's how fast this game ends.
Wow, bam. All right,
you just got to get to the point where you draw your hand and no artichokes in it. So there's an element of luck to this game or two.
Well, I stacked the deck with the pepper cards.
And pepper, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you also kind of have to pay attention in a way what your opponents are doing. We should have probably started grabbing some leaks.
I did. I grabbed the leak, which allowed me to pilfer from the top of Mikey's deck, which of course was a pepper.
Stole my good card. Yeah,
I took a pepper, and then I played a pepper and a pepper with stacked 2 good cards on top of my deck, and I happened to draw 3 others there. So
of course he did, because not only are you lucky, you're also mean.
Ed already figured out all the nuances.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pepper. He picked a peck of peppers.
There you go.
Yeah. Right. All right. So let's get you on. Let's do a round 2, Ed.
You want to do round 2? Does our audience want to stick around for round 2? You guys want to hang? I think we're gonna play again.
Yeah, we're gonna play one more,
and we're gonna chit chat a little more.
That's right.
And what do I do here? I got.
Right. So is this on Board Game Arena?
Board Game Arena. Yep. And let's see.
You have an account there?
Yeah.
I might. I don't know it anymore.
We have so many that.
Honestly, I don't know, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We have votes. Jack Burton says yes. Benny Twohammer says sure. Oak Regret, just chilling. Cool.
All right. Excellent.
All right. So for the first time ever, a redo, a second round, replay of the game, the live game night Thursday night. Which game first? Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Where the heck else are we?
Everywhere.
We're Instagram.
It's everywhere.
Plenty of Instagram going on. Thanks for the Instagram help, by the way, guys. Any sharing and telling people about it. We do appreciate that. Our Instagram numbers look good lately. They're on the definitely on the rise.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't play enough because I just got a new trophy, and the trophy I got for coming back was Living Dead. We thought we'd lost you. Welcome back on BGA.
Wow.
So yeah, this is the true designer's conundrum, is that we actually don't get to play a lot of games.
Yeah.
True story.
Because I'm basically designing and playtesting my own games and developing other people's games.
Yeah.
All the time.
Sorry. Yeah. When me and Ed were doing design too, it was the same way. It's like you get exhausted playing your own game over and over again to the point where you just don't even want to play anything else. Ed's an exception maybe, but yeah.
I also got another trophy, senior. I think I'm old apparently. No, it's a seniority
and undead, right?
Yes. It's not a good thing.
So how do we get them in, Ed? What do we do?
I need a name. You want to put it in guest tech chat if you wish? I'll copy and paste it.
Jack Burton makes a good point. Are we talking about how short the game was or how short it was considering who was playing? Absolutely.
I mean, it would have been even shorter if we didn't go over the rules so much.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, see, I added a little. I kind of drew it out. I had some things to point out, some legitimate, things about the game.
All right. So how am I going to get my name to you there, Ed?
There's a room on the Discord channel called Guest Tech Chat. You can send it in there.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Ed. Perfect. Should be just my name, but
we're sending out acceptance letters today for the Connecticut Festival of Indie Games. We're gonna send it out for to tell people that congratulations, you made it to the showcase. And
hey, very cool. That's awesome.
Yep, really cool.
Hey.
I'm so excited. We saw some cool stuff in there that we have this year. It's usually mostly board games. It's like a third video games maybe. This year, I think we're over half video games.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Yeah.
A little bit of a different dynamic, but we should see some
it'd be
real
cool,
interesting
though.
things there.
Yep.
I see
And don't
Ed.
forget-
Ed has made me a friend. Yay.
Yay, you're a
Awesome.
friend.
You have a new
Hey.
friend. Chef Boyard.
Or
I'm going to change my
Boyard.
avatar.
Dinovich. Chef Boyardinovich.
Chef Boyardinovich.
I like it. The Russian chef. Wait, I gotta look that up now. That sounds really fun.
Yeah. Well, just watch.
Has the
Just
sickle and
listen to
hammer.
the podcast.
Which
I
one?
If
Was
you-
it?
if
only with
already don't
sickle and
watch-
hammer.
Yeah.
All meals prepared.
It's 99% invisible. 99pi.org. If you don't listen to that podcast already, you should, because it's
Okay.
an awesome podcast.
Cool.
And like whenever I listen to it, I get an idea for a game. Like invariably, there's a new idea. So I listen
love
to it
that.
every week.
Now, is the
it's
name
amazing.
derived from how like 99% of designing a game is something you don't get to see as a player of a game? Is that what it's
Kind of. It's more like it's not game design. It's all design, like
Oh,
in
all
the
design.
world. So the idea is that 99% of design is invisible to the end user.
That's cool.
Meaning they only get to see 1% of it, and that's the stuff they're wowing over. Like, oh my gosh, look at this, how well designed it is.
Like,
And, like,
a
they don't
movie
even
production.
know.
Right.
They don't
You
even
see the final
know.
movie.
They
You,
have
you don't
no
have
Yeah.
idea. Yeah,
the
no, I like
4
that. actually.
years
That's
that
really
went
cool.
into making the movie.
Ed, am I actually in the room? I clicked on some stuff.
Right,
Yeah, I see you.
I-
Sen, we're not seeing you yet.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
one
in-
second. It's there's a weird because it's in beta. That's why.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
we are in beta. Yeah,
All right.
There we go.
you have to acknowledge that and accept it with all the consequences of this being in beta.
Yeah. So I'm going to the game, and it's opening the game box.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Little
I'm first
artichoke.
player.
Yep.
What?
There we go.
And would you
So-
like me to review the rules with you
I
again?
totally would.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, Sen, you've played Axis and Allies before, right?
Sure.
You're familiar
This
with
is
that game?
nothing
So
like
It's
that.
a little more
3 times
complex than
more
that, but
complicated
that's all right.
than that.
All right, here's what you got. You start with a deck of 10 cards, okay? All 10 of your
All right.
cards are artichokes. You have drawn 5 cards from your deck, and those are the 5 artichokes that you see in front of you. So that's your hand.
Okay, that's my hand.
All right.
Got it.
Yep.
Mhm.
When it comes to your turn, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take one of those 5 vegetables that you see in the community vegetable pile, and then you're going to follow the instructions on what it does. And each
Okay.
Oh, you're
vegetable
gonna
does
technically you're
something
gonna put it into your hand.
Yes, it goes into your hand. I should
Right.
be more
And-
specific.
And do you do the text when you put it in your hand?
Right. Or you do the
text
text when you
from
play
your
it
hand.
from your hand.
Right. So it goes in your
Okay,
hand,
cool.
and then
Yeah.
you play, and then you play a card, or you play as many cards that happens to be in your hand that you can play.
Right.
Okay.
Or shoot
All right,
to.
so
You
the
don't
first-
have to play any of them.
Okay. So the first 2 turns are really just picking up a card.
Right.
That's exactly
Pick up a card
correct.
Well,
and
you're gonna pick
Hey.
up a card and you can probably play it.
Oh,
Right.
you can play what you've picked up as
Goes
well.
right in your
hand.
Okay, cool.
That's
I'm
what I was
gonna-
thinking. Like Dominion, you buy it and throw it in your trash, and then you cycle it through. But this one here, you play it as soon as you buy it.
So here's
All
what
right,
I'm going
and
to do.
Yep.
I'm going to choose the broccoli. Okay, just so
Okay.
you know. And the
Chopping
broccoli rule reads.
broccoli.
I choose the broccoli. Okay, then I'm going to compost an artichoke. Now, compost means it's out of the game, and that's the point.
Yep.
Compost your artichokes. Get them out of your deck,
Mhm.
because the idea is to draw a hand of 5 that has no artichokes in it, and that's the winner. So I'm
All
going to
right.
choose this broccoli, and
All
I'm going
right.
to play the broccoli. Now it's in my hand. Now I'm
Mhm.
going to play the broccoli, and the broccoli just dumped one of the artichokes out of the game. And
Right,
the broccoli
got it.
goes into my discard pile, and then I only have artichokes left in my hand, so there's nothing more I can do. I have to end my turn there.
All right.
Okay, and a
now-
beat comes up.
Yep. The beat
That's
goes
yep.
on.
It always goes back to 5 cards.
Let
So
me
you
see.
get 2 or
I
3 of them
think
out of the row.
I
I'm gonna
think
follow
what
Ed's
I'm gonna
strategy.
do. I'm gonna grab the corn over here.
Yeah, okay. We
That's
knew
what we
that
did
was
last
coming
time
because
too, yeah.
that's how you killed us in the first game.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Absolutely ran.
So,
over.
like,
And then I'm
carrot
gonna
in the
play
first
the
game and then-
corn, which allows me to, put that in the artichoke on my thing. But I get to take a card, which is gonna be the carrot, and I'll put that carrot on top of my deck. Stack in
Oh,
the
wow.
deck. And then I'm gonna end turn, and of course
Yeah, the carrot's cool.
I got a carrot in
All
my
right.
hand because
I'm
you
sensing
know, I
a player
stacked the
one
deck.
advantage here.
Right.
Yeah, they do say maybe a little bit of a player 1 advantage. Sen, we
Might
have
be.
we have
It's
a
okay.
question for our guest
Sure.
from Okraget in the chat. As a game designer, is there a spread of people types you want playtesting your game currently in development? And AKA, how do you pick playtesters? Great
That's a
question.
good question. So yeah, when you get playtesters, you want to playtest as widely as possible for some games, right? It depends on the audience of your game. Really, you should know your audience. That's a really big skill to gain as a game designer. Is like, who is the actual audience for this? Because in the end, it's really difficult to make a game that everybody likes. It's really, really difficult. And also, you're probably not actually going to do super well at that. Games that are polarizing, where like, some people love it and some people dislike it, you're actually going to usually get more traction in terms of, people becoming evangelists for your game almost and like cheerleading it on. Whereas if a game is just mildly okay for everybody, you get this kind of, it's mildly okay for everybody, which sometimes works out because then you can sell lots and lots of units because it's just that kind of game that everybody likes at a certain level, like at a 7-8 level. But if you want those 9s and 10s, aim for that specific audience. So how you find those people are right now, digital is the way to do it, like what we're doing here on BGA. You can do it on Tabletop Simulator, Tabletopia, Screentop, paper, playingcards.io. So there's a lot of ways to do that digitally, and there are many forums online, Facebook groups like mine, which is called Desperately Seeking Playtesters, which is really for last minute playtesting. And you get on those groups, and you can be not a designer and join those groups and say, I just want to play test new games. I want to be part of the process. And you can, type and tell us what your preferences are. And people say, we'd really like you to come play test because of X, Y, and Z. Oftentimes I play mostly with designers, to be honest, before I release it to the public or play with public. And then a lot of times we're trying to really find, if you really, really like playtesting, the most important step of playtesting that a lot of people never ever get to be honest, is what's called blind playtesting. I actually call it independent testing, but because the idea behind it is that we want to test it without our interpretation or without our feedback to the players, like immediate feedback to the players. So without us teaching them, we want to see if our rule set works, if the graphic design, the UI, the user interface with the cards is working well. And if you're the type of person who likes doing that, like just opening up a new set of rules and playing it with your friends and not have the designer around, that's really cool. We could use way more people like you. So definitely look up other designers. If you follow me on Twitter at Senfeng Lim or on Facebook, Senfeng Lim, there's lots and lots of requests for playtesters. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I remember doing some blind playtests, and it's really a little bit awesome, but also frustrating when you're watching somebody try to interpret your rule set without you being able to help them. You're like, oh no, but it's great too for your feedback because you're gonna take notes on how do they react to this set of rules. What did they intuitively do when they saw the rule that you wrote down, and you can tweak from there. It's a really important and really rewarding part of the playtesting process.
Dynamite.
All right, so I'm gonna actually play.
You're gonna play the game, right?
Please, something you rarely get to do.
I know.
I want to do this because I know Ed has a piece of corn on his thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I just gonna see if I can do this. So I'm gonna take the leak.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
Early. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how does this.
You can get lucky. I mean, it's the odds are against, but if it works, it really works. So.
So if I play it now, how do I play it? Just click on it. There we go. And I'm going to reveal the top of Ed's deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do I choose Ed's deck though?
There should be a button at the top.
Oh, there it is. It's at the top. Thank you.
Yeah, a little top button. No,
Oh, it's an artichoke.
You got an artichoke. So that now goes into
interesting
discard pile, right?
Or you can take it if you really want.
I do not. So I'm going to give it back.
No thanks. I'm good.
No thanks. All right. So I'm going to end my turn.
Yep.
All right.
So that'll end your turn.
Oh, corn.
Cool.
Here comes the corn.
All right. Let's see here.
I'm so corny.
I don't know.
And that joke was.
I know. Already done. I know. I love it.
I'll corn it up. I'll corn it up. All right, and then I'll play this corn, and then let's see. Let me just pick I have to pick a card from the garden row, which will be the beat, and then play it. Huh? Okay, I think I did it wrong. Enter. There we go.
Ooh.
Bees. I haven't seen that one yet.
Sen Okerget said, "Thank you very much for your very informative answer."
Anytime. If you have any
Appreciate that.
questions, keep shouting them out.
Reveal 2
All
cards.
right, let's see what I've got here. We've got 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes, 4. No, we only have 2 potatoes.
Peas is weird.
Reveal the top card of
peas.
your
Yeah,
deck.
pepper.
Sorry. Top card of my deck. Yeah, I think I could do that. I think I'll grab the potato and play it. Reveal the top card. It's an artichoke. Gone.
Nice. The end. Ooh, eggplant. Look at that.
Or an
I took
aubergine.
L'aubergine. Ah.
How many
I'm
languages?
gonna
do
go
you
for
speak,
that sexy potato.
2.
son? English and Canadian.
French.
Oh, yeah.
You're fully fluent French. That's cool. English and yeah. Ooh, look at that carrot. Oh, more corn. Look at that.
All right, so I'm going to harvest. What does this do?
Hmm.
And when you're passing cards, is it like random? Or is it choice?
I think you get
The
a
player's
choice.
going to choose.
Okay.
That player's
not
gonna
great right
choose.
now.
Yeah, right. It's a little too early for that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely some cards that are better early game, some that are better late game. Compost. I should put this card
Onion's
on
not
top.
Okay.
bad.
Yeah,
allows
like
you to-
onion. Onion.
Corn's
I
not
don't-
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the corn is probably good.
If you said you're going to follow Ed, he would take the corn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ed's a
So I'm
corn
going to take the corn. I'm going to play it with an artichoke.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to put a card from the Garden Road on top of my deck. Okay. And we are going to take the L'Oignon.
L'oignon.
L'Oignon. All
C'est
right.
bon.
And I will end my turn.
Excellent. Ooh, what is this?
Oh, double your
Almost artichoke in
eggplant.
your hand. It has 3 or more artichokes. Oh, it does. Oh,
Stop the
broccoli up.
broccoli.
And then-
Broccoli.
All right, let's see who I want to. I'll choose you, Sam.
My brother, the
We're gonna
bro.
reveal random cards. Yeah.
No.
Right.
Wait, what's
Nice.
happening now?
I made him reveal a random card.
Oh,
and if we
no.
both flipped artichokes, then we would both discard or.
What
compost
happened?
the
Did you both
artichokes.
end?
We did.
Oh, thank
We
goodness.
both composted an artichoke. It was amazing.
Can we look at our deck?
I don't know if there's a way to do that. That's a good
There
question. I'm
should
not.
be,
seeing
I
but-
just,
that.
just wondering.
Yeah,
I'd like to
and
know what
that-
my deck composition is. Every once in a
Memory,
while.
yeah. So memory plays a factor in this game. The more you can, especially if you can remember what the heck your opponent has in their deck, you can
Mhm.
really help.
Mhm.
them.
Aubergine.
But I'm gonna go with my friend the broccoli. It worked pretty well for me last
like
time. So
Mr. Bro.
Bend the
play
broccoli.
we'll play my
Mm.
second broccoli, which is in my hand. So I got rid
So
of
much
2
broccoli.
artichokes right there.
Oh, Evan's on
Remember
the cusp
that.
of winning here. Yep.
I think I'm down 3 or 4 artichokes right now.
Ooh.
The beat is not as good late game, but that's okay.
Jody Perel, viewer says, I don't think the beta version lets you look at your deck content. And that seems to be
That
the
might be
case.
it. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
beta,
Good
yep,
smart.
and in beta, yeah.
We can leave a report for the beta and give suggestions and stuff like that too. That is one cool feature they have.
All
You
right,
can
I'm
either
gonna
report bugs or you can talk about the game itself.
I'm gonna take this,
Eggplant.
and then I'm gonna play the eggplant. I'm gonna
Mhm. Which is good in
compost the
4-player.
thing, and then I'm gonna pick a couple of cards to pass around.
Here we
Pass
go. Here comes
around.
Oh
the
no,
pass,
no, 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 no,
pass.
no. Oh.
Choose 2 of your artichokes to pass, basically.
Oh, that's
Will you passing to me?
Unless,
Oh.
Sen, you must have artichokes in your hand, right? That's what you'd want to pass.
Do you have at least 2 artichokes? That's the question. If not, then...
No.
Oh snap!
No, no,
was
oh,
It's
that
so
was-
close.
That was
Okay.
rude. Then
I know. So rude, Ed.
And then I'm gonna play the corn and get corny, and I'm gonna pick this pepper. Peter Packer, pepper.
Ed, got to come up with some new corn jokes. For
There you go.
example, this is not your father's corn. This is popcorn. Get rid of this corn,
So many
father.
beats. Pops,
All right.
Pops corn, yeah.
So I'm gonna harvest a card from the garbage.
Might I suggest an onion so that I can get your onion afterwards?
He's trying to butter you up with that onion.
I buttered vegetables. Nothing wrong.
All right, I'm gonna
Trying to
take
become
the
a pea
pea.
in a pod.
I haven't tried this.
Oak or get
Take the
corn
pea.
jokes?
Let's
You
see
have
what I get.
my
Oh,
ear.
hey, get more peas
good.
and get the pepper.
Thank
So
you.
you can give one away and keep one is what the way it works. And they
I
give
will
you a
Peas
keep
and thank you.
the pepper, and I will give the peas to. I fear Ed.
Peace to
Yes,
the Ed.
Ed must be feared
Yes.
at all.
Then I'm gonna
times.
play.
Dear Ed, you shouldn't have passed him any good garden vegetables.
Oh, that's true. Actually, I'm not smart. And then I give this to
Give it to Mike.
you,
Onion.
and then play this card with an artichoke.
There it is, Colonel
And I
Corn.
will get, which one do I
Boarding is
want?
ordered.
Let's try that. Let's try the beets.
Beets seem pretty nice.
And I will end my turn.
Best chat.
All
ever
right,
going on
so
right now.
I will.
Best.
Corn.
There's about
Yeah, okay. I'll
there's
play.
about 30,
I'll get a corn.
comments and chats, and 28 of them are puns. So I love that ratio. That is the correct ratio of puns.
That's
to
the correct
conversation.
ratio of puns. Yes.
Let's see. I'll get a leek. And then I will play a corn. And I will take a beet. And then I'll play let me see. Reveal the top card of an opponent's deck, put it into your hand or on top. Okay, let's try that. And I'm going to choose Evan. And you can give the card back. There you go, Evan.
Oh, thanks. Thanks
And I'm gonna
for
play a
helping out. Not there.
Oh, whoops. Okay, that's it. I couldn't
There
play
we
that
go.
beet.
Look at all the choices.
Oh,
Choices.
carrots. Carrots are not as good late game, but they're still good.
Not bad. I mean, I can just.
Mhm.
I've got the artichokes to dump, so.
Oh, carrots are good.
Then carrots are good.
I think
Carrots
so.
are
A
good.
little bit,
Yeah.
not as good late game, but
Yeah. But,
compost two artichokes in the same turn. That's pretty good.
yeah, seeing as my hand is all
I'll have a
artichokes.
potato first.
Oh, man.
Got rid of a broccoli. That's too bad. All right.
Broccoli.
Let's
Broccoli
play
Rob.
on your turn.
I like the broccoli's glasses. He's the most chill of all the
Took a
vegetables,
chance,
apparently.
and I gave
Broccoli
him
has
one.
glasses?
Okay.
He has glasses and, and like a
got
fro
those
too.
60s
Mm.
circular, John Lennon.
Nice.
Yeah. Got a sweet broccoli fro and some glasses. I like it.
What's Ed gonna take? Is Ed gonna take the potato, the singular potato?
Potato.
The potatoes are
okay.
interesting. But I think I'm gonna try the eggplant. I'm gonna pick up an eggplant.
Have you played enough, Ed, that you got a strategy down?
I
Like-
don't know if
like
I have
an
a
eggplant
strategy
strategy.
done, but
I mean,
I have ideas in mind. Let me just say that. All right, so I'm
You came in
gonna play the
second place
potato.
in the
Reveal
latest
this thing,
Abandon All
and then-
Artichokes tournament. But other than
The
that,
tournament, yeah.
And then I'm gonna put the
I've been training for
eggplant.
the tournament. All right, so we're gonna pass two to the left. I
Oh,
like
two.
the idea of that.
1 and 2.
That was perfect, Ed. But I still got two back anyway. So
We have another question from our
then-
viewers.
all right.
Sen, here's a question.
Yes.
It's an abstract question, they said.
Ooh.
It's all
Ooh,
numbers.
abstract.
No, what made the designer hate artichokes so bad they made a game about it? Oh, it's a joke. Is it a joke? Or is that, what
It's
made
an artichoke?
Oh, what made Emma hate artichokes so bad?
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't think she hates artichokes. I'll have to ask. I can ask her. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I really don't think that's what happened there. Let's see. What are we gonna do? We're gonna try the beats because I'm gonna play it once. And who am I gonna play it on? I'm gonna play it on Evan.
All right, Evan.
You beat me?
You got.
I beat you.
Oh, God.
Which
Got the
means then
Did you
I
get
can
it?
do this. Do that, and then I will beat.
Who are you
Let's
gonna beat?
beat.
Beat up.
Oh no! Ah,
Beat.
that was tragic.
And then I'll beat. I'll beat each of you
You know where
once.
beats? Hey,
Oh,
nice.
you got a lot of beats.
Hey, you know where beets are grown? Around the bush.
Oh.
Thanks,
All right,
Sen.
so let's see.
You're my best
I'm
audience
gonna
today.
do this, and I'm gonna play that.
I'm a sucker for dad jokes. Being a dad,
Yes, thank you. I've had 18 years of practice here.
All
right?
Actually,
We're-
more than that. I was doing them before I was a dad.
We're doing the eggplant pass, y'all. Eggplant
Eggplant
pass.
pass. All
Here I
right.
go.
Hope you like those artichokes.
yeah. All right.
These better be like the only 4 artichokes I have. That's all I can say.
All right. I'm going to let's see. Let's leak it up with Ed. All right.
Potato.
I think I'll take that
Potato.
potato. And then reveal the top card of my deck. Compost if an artichoke. Otherwise, discard it.
Like, why are the onions so angry?
They are angry. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the capsaicin.
Maybe.
I love
You
it.
I thought they would be crying.
Yeah. They'd be
Hey,
sad.
there you go. Sen, you're thinking.
All right. Darn it! I was really hoping to get an artichoke for somebody so I can use my broccoli.
And the
to get rid of
carrot
that
should
flavor.
have like big eyes, like
Yeah, like really good vision. Or
Yeah.
even funnier, the glasses would be funny. Like,
Yeah, the glasses on the carrot.
that would be that would be like, oh,
Like, hey, wait a minute.
my
right.
turn.
It is your turn. I had a very
Yes,
miserable
harvest.
turn. Very unlucky.
All right, I must harvest one of these cards. I guess I'll do the carrot now. Why not?
oh, darn you.
I know.
Sorry.
I knew that carrot was not making it back.
Right?
I'm gonna eggplant until I cause somebody to lose.
Is eggplant
Okay.
like faceplant?
Yeah,
is
it's gonna make me
the-
faceplant. It's strategically it's not great, but I'd like to see what happens if somebody
So the
has no
face on that
choices and
eggplant is actually a
I
face
steal their victory. Yeah.
I'm gonna try this potato.
Potato.
groan emoji. Very good,
Potato.
Cody.
I'm gonna
Oh
try
my
it.
gosh, that's so good.
I don't know what just happened.
And then I'm gonna put this pepper
Peppa.
and
Alright.
and then end my turn.
All right. We got 3
All right,
Oh,
all
another
onion.
rule you should be aware of, just real quick. If 4 onions end up on the board, it clears the board and we get new
Or of
cards.
any of the same vegetable, you'll
Right.
wipe the board clean and put out 5 here.
You and an opponent each reveal a random card.
Random.
And is the random card from your hand?
Yes.
I think so, isn't it?
And let's
Yep,
let's
it
do
is.
this. Okay, so I'm gonna play the beat, and I'm gonna play the beat with Evan.
All right.
Hey!
Oh,
Goes
nice.
on.
Nice pull.
That was good for us.
Fucked out.
I will do this,
Jeez.
and I will take the.
Broccoli's tough at this stage in the game, I think.
Broccoli.
But if you get it, it's
Where
really good.
where does that go?
Uh,
One in my discard. Oh,
Yep. So
You
you'll
have to have
say-
a artichoke, in your hand to play that, right?
You need if you play broccoli.
I'm gonna
you
take
need
that
3.
one, and I'll give that to Ed.
Thank
There you go,
you.
Ed. Broccoli.
I don't know, Ed.
I don't know.
I don't have a strategy yet, Ed.
Let's see here. I am going to.
But I think these
pick-
card interactions are really interesting. That's what I'm really
Yeah, they
liking.
are. We're gonna have some interesting things to say about this game when we review it. So
Mhm.
let's hold back on a few
I
comments.
must pass
Oh,
the
yeah.
cards over. Hey, enjoy these two.
All right.
Oh,
I don't know
come
who's
on.
getting them, but enjoy this lovely set
Yep.
of cards.
Yeah, that's the hard thing on playing online.
Oh, come on
Except
now.
for Tabletopia and some is to know who's right and left. Sometimes you can
I can't
judge
play
the
any more of
position,
these
but
cards,
right and left
so-
don't make much
Oh,
Well,
sense.
I must
normally
pick
the
card
player
here.
order is on the side, so it's like Ed,
Player order.
Sen, Mike, and Evan. So
So when you
Oh, that's
pass
true.
to
Yeah,
the
it just goes
right,
around in a circle.
Yep.
Is that counterclockwise?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't. I think I'm passing to Evan normally when we do the pass
Must
to.
harvest a card from the garden row. Right. Yes, I must.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't feel
What am
like
I
I've
taking?
gotten rid of very many
take the onion.
artichokes.
How's that?
Did it go from like 3 onions to like no onions all at once?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, onions started.
people start buying the onions.
Market
You're
and
like,
onions
hey,
are
these
going
onions
up.
are actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Onions are
Yes,
hot.
Onions,
Onions are hot
sizzling.
right now.
Yeah, onions are hot right now. Let's see, what did I get in my hand here?
The onion market.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab this potato. I think.
I think we're
Yeah.
almost
Grab the
at end here, guys.
potato.
It's getting close.
All right, here's
And,
my
uh,
dad onion
I'm gonna
joke.
play a
Oh, here we go.
potato.
My dad joke for onions. All
I'm gonna
right.
play a potato.
Man, Ed.
What do you call an onion?
I'm gonna play
Okay,
the
go ahead, Ed.
peas.
It's all right. Interrupt my joke. It's cool.
Uh huh.
All
That's
right,
fine. Whatever. It's gonna fall flat
take
now. It was
the
gonna be
leek.
amazing.
No, it's okay. I'll save it for another.
And who do you give the pepper to, Ed?
I'll give it to you, son. You gave me a card. I'll give you a card.
All right, thanks.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And then I will end
It's the
my
Ed
turn.
Sen connection. All right, so I'm gonna harvest something here.
Yeah, it
Hold
says,
on.
please tell your onion joke. I know. It's part of the build.
I know, right? He's building up the anticipation for it right now.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell it when it's the beginning of my turn. That way, I can control the flow of the game. Control the jokes. Control the tempo. I mean, when you hear my onion joke, you are going to cry. I guarantee you.
Sad. So sad.
That was not it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That was not it.
This joke is so good it's gonna make you cry. That's it. That's all.
This onion's gonna make you cry.
Okay, so let's see here.
All right.
Let's do this.
Time for strategery.
Oh, that joke has layers. Yes, yeah, it does. It's very appealing too.
Like ogres.
Like ogres.
Corn time.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
What if the game ends before it gets to me? And then
It
I'm gonna
could.
have it.
You better
And
say the
then
joke
what?
now.
And then I have to wait for the next time we play a vegetable-themed game to tell my onion joke. Oh
Uh-huh.
my god! I'm a master of suspense. All right, this is my turn.
Oh, I gotta
game.
pass some cards around.
I
How
love
fast
passing
these
cards.
Oh, that was bad. That was the bad move. Bad move.
Oh,
Sen.
yeah. Game over, fools.
That was a very bad move.
Oh, you
Very
have
bad
four in
move.
your hand.
Ugh.
Oh, that's it. It's
Wait a
done.
minute. Wait, I had 5 vegetables in my hand. Did I lose? I had 5 veggies.
Well, then, did you win? Who won?
I don't know. I made
Wait,
the
I
dice
won.
like I
Sen
lost.
won.
Sen.
Oh,
Sen won.
Sen
Because
won.
of the pass. Who passed?
Yeah,
the
so who passed them 2 veggies?
Who passed 2 vegetables? Ed.
I did not. I passed. Oh,
And I was
wasn't
looking
me.
at you.
It was
Whoever
must have been
passed
you,
me,
Evan.
passed me 2 veggies.
It was, I passed 2
Ed.
artichokes.
Ed, it was you.
Ed.
I passed artichokes.
No, you didn't.
I
I
certainly
don't
did.
know. I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
matter. It doesn't matter. We lost. Sen came in, won, swooped out the victory. Nice. I had 5 veggies in my hand too, and when I saw that the game ended, I'm like, yeah. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, that was actually weird. I don't know if it actually was doing what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well,
it might have-
beta.
Yeah, it might have
maybe.
beta us.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Can I?
'Cause
we
that
got
was
this-
real
we
weird.
got
That was
this
real weird.
recorded. I can show the
Yeah.
video. I selected artichoke and hit pass.
Oh, yeah, maybe it messed up.
Send this
Because-
video in for forensic analysis to the game
Ed is
designers.
passing to me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that way.
so.
I think he is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I
But-
didn't pass. I passed artichokes, so I don't know what other.
I had to
if
pass 2 beets.
Right, and you
Artichoke.
passed them to me, and that filled my hand up when I got rid of my 2 artichokes
Right.
and got your beets that I had 5 veggies.
And then I have a full 5. I have a full 5 card hand though.
Jody
Which
says
is-
good point. The
which is
rule
weird.
says you have to draw a hand that has no artichokes, but maybe it's
Oh, you
if
have to
at any
draw it?
point in your hand you have 5 cards in which none are artichoke, that also triggers the victory. I didn't look into that detail
mean, that's what I
of,
had.
of the victory conditions because I didn't think it would come up.
Yeah.
That Ed would slide 2 vegetable cards into someone's
I wonder if
blaming Ed. And he
we're
probably
gonna just
didn't.
blame Ed. Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah. What did Sen? What did your last hand? What was it? 5 veggies?
Yeah. It's beet, corn, pepper.
Oh yeah. So maybe it just ends automatically when
Well,
you get
when
your
you
hand
refill
full of
your
5.
hand at the end of a turn, if none of those cards are artichoke, you win. You do not
That's why,
win if
'cause
your
it's
hand
still-
has
it's-
no artichoke in the middle of your turn. So you must have
It's-
at the end of a turn you must have drew a hand of 5
did.
veggies, and then he won.
Oh, okay.
That's why he won.
Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't
That's
because
why-
of what he had
okay.
passed.
So you did. You drew.
because
No.
of what he
So it
drew.
didn't go the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah,
okay.
because you win the check. The check is my turn's not over until the check is done. I think that's what happens.
Right.
That's
That
right.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give up
Legit.
till the fight.
Cool.
Nice work.
All right, I have to tell this joke because out of
All right.
everyone-
Please tell the joke.
Everyone,
We've been dying.
Have we
All right.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. Just humor him. He gets worse if you don't.
We've been
What-
dying.
Yeah, we've been dying to hear this joke.
we're dying. What do you call an onion that enjoys hip hop music?
Oh God, this is. Wait, maybe we shouldn't have asked for this.
I'll
Onion.
give you 2 seconds to think about. One.
An onion that enjoys hip hop music.
Yep.
A
A rapscallion.
rapscallion. A
Great.
rapscallion. That's awful.
It is. It's horrible.
And in 100 years, I wouldn't have been able to guess that either. so
That joke would absolutely win some kind of horrible joke contest. I guarantee
a
it.
rapscallion.
And that's why I said people will be
Yeah.
crying. in the end. They
that's
think it's
true.
hilarious
Not-
crying,
'cause it's an
but
onion
so
joke
bad
that makes them
Yes.
cry.
So Sen, I want to be on Meeple Syrup. How's that going to happen? Can we make that happen?
Yeah, it'll happen in September-ish. So
Okay.
we'll make the switch. We'll
right.
do the
Love
switch
it.
then.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I do have to run.
Yes, you do too.
I'm super glad that I smashed all of you in the last round.
Nice
Thank
destruction.
you. Joining us.
Just in time. I have to go GM a game of masks for
Oh,
okay,
people.
cool.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
GM that. All right.
Have
Hey,
a fun
yeah.
day.
team,
Thank
thank
you.
you all. Thank you so much. We'll see you
Thanks,
next
everybody.
Thursday. Which Came First Live. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
See ya.
We're going to awkwardly say goodbye until we're all out. Yay.